I was in Somalia. We were up on this reef with all this jagged, sharp rock. You couldn't walk barefoot on this stuff. It was so nasty. And these massive waves, I'm talking 50, 60-foot waves, were coming and crashing in on the side of this coral reef. I was up there with a few people, and one of them was this British chick, very independent, super smart woman, but she wasn't good at taking advice. And I told her, I said, hey, look out over there. You don't want to be over there because you're going to get crushed and get swept out. Bam. A huge wave hits the damn coral reef, comes flying up, and it crushes her. And all I see is her getting dragged. She's going to die. It's about a 40, 50-foot fall on a more jagged rock. She's going to get sliced up. I know more waves are coming in. I know that it's not just a solo wave because the waves come in groups. And I'm just going to do everything that I can in this moment because I felt guilty because I was the one who had ventured up there originally. I just knew that this chick was going to die. I was possibly going to die. I had a newborn son, but there's no way I could ever live with myself and call myself a man if I would have just let this chick go over the edge. And I'm digging my feet as hard as I possibly can in this jagged rock. I am getting shredded up like crazy. And I go and I grab her and I jump on top of her just as the next wave comes pummeling over the side. It lifts us up and it smashes us down into the coral reef. We are being held in place by the impalement that we have on this coral reef. And then another wave comes, boom, and it's pulling us harder and harder. And my hand is getting sliced up. I'm losing grip because it's cutting so deep. It's almost down to the bone. I'm digging my feet in as hard as I can. My feet are being sliced up. I didn't know how close we were to the edge, how far the wave had tossed us. I had no idea. Completely lost my bearings. Finally, my only hope is that the waves will just die down, and sure enough, they did. And the moment that they did, pulled her up, got her out, and sure enough, we had to end up going into the hospital, and they ended up pulling a bunch of coral reef out of me and scrubbing those wounds out. Ultimately, everybody survived. Wasn't that big of a deal. If you're going to be in an environment that you're unfamiliar with, and if you want to not just survive, but thrive, then you need to listen to the people who have been there before. I spent over 13 years of my life in the Marine Corps, all over the ocean, all over the world, surfing, scuba diving. I've been around the water, spearfishing. I knew the environment that we were in. I've thrived in those environments. I love the ocean. And I told her not to go over there, and she didn't believe me. She didn't listen to me. Why? Because she was closed-minded. She was shutting herself off. And ultimately, it had those types of consequences. It almost killed us. If you're going to venture in uncharted territory, definitely don't be bringing people with you that are closed-minded, incapable of listening. If you're going to be in an environment that you're unfamiliar with, listen to the people around you.